Yo, what's happening? What's happening, guys? We are gonna chit chat about this 130,000 people without power, y'all. Shit's getting serious over there in San Francisco. I don't know if you guys are from there, if anybody lives there, but I'd be turning the news on and keeping a watch on this right now.
ABC 7 live breaking news.
That breaking news is a massive, widespread power outage in San Francisco, stopping the show, closing businesses, and stalling BART services. Take a look here at this live PG&E outage map. The big blackout is impacting some 130,000 people in San Francisco. That's according to the fire department here. It is expansive, affecting the Presidio, Inner Sunset, and Forest Hill neighborhoods, Civic Center, Soma, as well as Golden Gate Park. It's also impacting some businesses and BART, with the Powell Street and Civic Center station closed. The city put out an alert saying significant transit disruptions are happening citywide, and it's urging people to avoid non-essential travel. You should also check with your transit agency for any updates you need to know before heading out. Now, the outage also interrupted today's matinee performance of Moulin Rouge at the Orpheum Theater. You can see here audience members pouring out of the theater. The show canceled.
And we saw about 5 minutes of it, and then the power went out, and we sat there for about a half an hour, and it never came back on, and they said the show would be canceled. So we're all sitting out here now, disappointed.
And all of this causing gridlock in parts of downtown San Francisco, with traffic lights out at some major intersections. It's also forcing some businesses to close, like this Walgreens on Market and 9th Street. PG&E tells ABC 7 News that they are looking into what caused this outage. San Francisco fire officials say a fire at the PG&E substation at 7th and Mission Street was first reported at 2 this afternoon, and that is at least a major contributor to the outage. We are staying on top of the story, and we're going to bring you any updates as soon as they come in.
As the Bay Area braces for the
Okay, y'all. So what y'all think? They've already started their stuff, and they don't have any return of like a time when it's going to come back on. So it's pretty fucking bad. I was watching Nick and Mel, and they were getting pretty damn bad. So we're gonna play some of the news clips and stuff that they have going on right now with the outages. Because they said a third of San Francisco right now is without power. So people have started getting into buildings, into like coffee shops, things like that. So they've started having to close buildings and businesses and all that stuff. So give me 1 second.
A big story in San Francisco.
One of the largest power outages on record now underway in San Francisco. More than 130,000 PG&E customers are without electricity tonight throughout about half the city.
A look at the PG&E's outage map there shows homes and businesses on the west side of the city have been mostly impacted, but areas such as Golden Gate Park, the Presidio, and Buena Vista Park are also mostly without power. And this is a time lapse of our camera on the Mark Hopkins Tower in downtown. It is facing west, and entire buildings are in the dark as the sun goes down.
We'll now go to Brad Hamilton, who is live in downtown San Francisco with the latest. Brad.
Yeah, this is a strange setting right now because a lot of streets in downtown San Francisco look exactly like this. It's pretty dark out here. We've seen a number of restaurants, hotels, you name it, without power. And obviously, this is not the only area impacted. We're here right now in the East Cut. PG&E confirmed that about 30% of all of downtown in the city is without power. They have not confirmed why this has happened just yet, but they did say that the grid is now stabilized, so they don't expect more outages. The outage map itself shows that neighborhoods in the Presidio, Richmond, Sunset, Golden Gate Park, and many others are dealing with this. The Department of Emergency team says that some streetlights are down right now, and BART also confirmed that their Powell Street and Civic Center stations are closed because of the outage. We actually caught up with an East Bay man who says he's currently stuck downtown.
There's no power in the city, and I cannot travel back to the San Ramon because the BART is not functioning either.
What are you doing in the meantime?
I might do some bar hoppings if anything is open until the power is back.
As for when people could get their power back, PG&E is not confirming anything just yet. They said maybe tonight, but they don't want to give a definitive timeline just yet.
In San Francisco, thank you so much.
There was also a fire at a PG&E substation this afternoon at 8th and Mission. It was well after the first power outages, which started at 9:40 this morning. The fire was phoned in just after 2 o'clock this afternoon. They put the fire out, but it did seem
I popped this on for right now so I can go find the other clips because this is crazy as hell. Okay, here's Mel's. Matter of fact, he had like 4 or 5 of these cams pulled up. So I'm going to pop his on. And watch this.
Aquí, compadre, usted anda como en la calle Gaspar y nada, aquí ni ve. Okay.
No, we gotta keep. Let's try to find some relevant stuff. It's tough, though. It's really tough.
Yes, I'm literally at work.
At work? Oh.
I'm hella bored.
Oh.
I'm hella bored. And that fucking alarm, bruh, has been going off ever since. Like, that shit does not turn off.
I'm seeing more and more posts about the city's black, city blackout. I wonder how long it could take for them to restore it.
And people are driving hella fucking crazy because none of the street lights are working. None of the stoplights are working. So everybody has to take turns at the fucking light, and people are stupid as fuck. People already cannot drive when the lights are working.
Yeah, that's true.
All the street lights are out. Everything. And they're fucking driving dumb as hell. The fuck?
It's just so good with the hair. My hair, look, that's my hair.
We're at the city.
Well, might as well send you home. Some of these jobs don't send you home after a couple of hours. I used to work at an office where, you know, after 2 hours, maybe they send you home. Depends if there's no
Thank you for
hope in sight.
Earthquake of San Ramon. It was 3.9. It just happened right now. So.
Oh, thank you. Found the barricaded thing. Yeah, they didn't update it. I wonder if the guy's still in there. All hell's breaking loose in San Francisco.
What up, what up? What up, everybody? Everybody double tap.
Ooh. Massive power outage in San Francisco causes Waymo self-driving cars to stop and disrupt traffic. Oh no. The AI technology, what happened? Stand this one. It's like that movie.
There
I
she
forgot the name
is.
of the movie.
Isn't she beautiful?
Shit, she came back.
What up,
Waymo.
Anthony? Hey, Angie.
Let's see if I can get something else.
Okay, we got the mayor over here. His ass says, if you ain't got to fucking drive, do not be driving out in this. Here. Let's see here. Let's share this tab. So Mooney Line says here, the traffic signals are impacted by the power outage. If you don't need to travel tonight, please stay off the roads and stay inside. We will be expanding officer presence at intersections and corridors to ensure the safety of those still on the roads. We will remain in close contact with PG&E as they restore power, and will keep everybody posted as work continues. So, yeah.
Here's an update for you from the Emergency Operations Center. We are still in contact with PG&E. There was a fire at a substation, so we are still not clear when power will be restored to over 130,000 customers. So what I'm going to ask all of you to do is, if you do not need to go out tonight, stay home. Be safe. We still have many traffic lights out. We have a lot of officers, law enforcement, traffic officers out at intersections, but we got rain coming. It's nighttime. If you don't need to go out, stay home, and I'll keep you posted.
We got rain coming, people looting, no power.
Oh, fuck.
It's about to get serious.
That's, you know, I mean, I've been
What
scarred.
you doing, my dude?
I'm good. I've been scarred with that whole Sandy. Like when Sandy hit New York, and I didn't have power for almost 2, maybe 3 weeks. That made me like so over prepared for a power outage. Like I have a backup battery. I have a backup for the Wi-Fi. I have about 150 candles. Yeah, I have 150. I have a bunch of matches. I have about 100 matches. I have I just have like a bunch of flashlights. I'm just saying, you get like super prepared. So I could imagine people being in this situation where they you know, people rely on power a lot, and it's kind of scary when the lights go out like that. Am I right? Queen.
Yeah, 130,000 people. It says 150,000 now.
Yeah, it's a lot. Did they just say like what was it? What was the reason?
Yeah, it says PG&E outage that burst into flames. So I had Ikenmel on because he had like the 4 cams or whatever, like on all at one time. You know how he does that fucking shit, how he does all the cams at once. He had him on. Well, there was a girl right there talking or whatever, but here's some of the other stuff he had pulled up where they were, you know, doing shit they shouldn't be doing and running all over and power. Look at this. Ain't that cool? I thought that was pretty damn cool.
That is pretty cool. What the hell is that? What is that from? Why is that like is that like an art thing?
I don't know. I don't even know what this is. Like, I'm not even sure where this is.
I mean, maybe they should shut that off if they're having power outages.
He's trying to pull up the other cams. I don't even know if this is where the power outage is. It may
Probably
not
be because there's street lights going on. Jeez Louise, that's terrible. That is crazy. How you doing, Aries? Beats him the secret apocalypse prepper. I am. I actually have about 60 days worth of food in my house, like the meal prep. You know, like the emergency things. I'm the idiot that bought that like little box that can last for like 10 years in storage. I have that. I also have a bug out bag, and I have water purifier. And I was a Boy Scout, actually, too. And I know how to make a fire. And I watch survival shows.
Mr. BTM ain't messing around. My brother said, "Go ahead." He said, "Go ahead, Boy Scout." Jenny's and crying with $5 super sticker says, "B Tim, the secret apocalyptic prepper."
Yeah, I'm not going to be the prepper. I'm going to be the person that probably joins the raiders that raid the rich people's fucking bunkers. That's the plan. You know, I'm not going to make the bunkers. I'm going to be the person that raids the rich, like Mark Bezos's bunker or something like that.
Oh yeah, Mark Bezos. He's probably got some fucking rich, fancy, underground bunker somewhere hiding.
Yeah, I'm going to be the guy that joins the raiders that raid the rich people's bunkers to survive. I'm not making the bunkers. That's for sure. No, I would consider myself Robin Hood, you know, like during this time, be like Robin from the rich, you know, give to the poor, which would be myself in the apocalypse. But geez, we had no power in Syracuse in '98, I think, for weeks. I had no power during Sandy, almost 2 to 3 weeks. It was fucking horrible, especially during the winter. I shit you not. Every morning, I slept with a jacket on and a bunch of blankets because there was no heat. And I had to run in the morning, I think like 5 o'clock in the morning or 6, to a Dunkin' Donuts that I knew had power. And I would plug in all the shit to charge up my shit because they had one outlet. And I was the first one there. And I'd buy cup of coffee after cup of coffee just to stay out there as long as possible. I was out power for 2 to 3 weeks. It was fucking, I didn't really mind the no power because I read books. You know, I don't actually have tablets and shit like that. I have a library, especially back then. I was a lot more avid reader. It sucked when reading with candlelight at night. People don't realize how hard it is to read by candlelight until you do. That shit's terrible.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm sure that's probably hard as hell to read by candlelight.
Yeah, it's not easy to read by candlelight. I know my friends, they were like in that neighborhood. What they did was during the power outage, which I kind of regret not doing. You know, a hacky sack? You know, like you kick the hacky sack around?
Yeah, so the one that you kick around? Yeah, sure.
So they put a bunch of like propane, like gasoline or whatever, their kerosene on it, and they lit it on fire, and they were doing that, kicking it back and forth at night during the power outage. So they were kicking around and burning hack-a-sack at each other.
What the hell?
I'm not even fucking with you. They did that. I didn't do it because I wasn't around at that.
Wait, what the hell for though? What was the point? I don't understand.
It was a game. They burnt up the hacky sack while they were kicking it at night.
Like they kicked around to see who would get burnt by it the last time, or whoever got burned by it, or what?
Well, it was pretty cool to look at night when it was a pitch black blackout, and it was kind of fun.
Oh, and then okay, I see what you mean now. You just lit it on fire.
Yeah, you lit it on fire and you kick the burning hacky sack to each other. So, you get kind of bored.
I mean, he's saying if there's no power, you can see it. That's all you would be able to see is that in the road. Yeah, for sure. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of fun actually. I might, I mean, was not pretty. I wish that's what I regret not doing it. It was fun to watch.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, it would be kind of I'd say it would be kind of nerve-wracking.
Fire kicking, exactly. Why is this happening? Basically, it says it's like a PG&E, some sort of situation occurred, power outage, like what was it like? Let me see exactly. Let me see. It says here.
They said there was a fire that exploded. It was actually there was an eerily similar fire, I guess, 20 years ago that actually caused it to have regulations.
Oh fuck. So it says power failure left large with PG&E did not immediately respond to a request for comments to cause blackout. The outage represents roughly 1/3 of the utility company's customers in the city. Social media posts and local media reported mass closures of restaurants. Okay, we know that. San Francisco Department of Emergency Management said on X there were significant transit disruptions happening citywide. Urged residents, okay, we know that, to stay at home. Some of the blackouts were caused by a fire that broke out inside a PG&E substation 8th and Mission Streets. Fires officials posted on X about 3:15 p.m. At about 4 p.m., PG&E posted on X it had stabilized the power grid and was not expecting additional customer outage. The company said it was unable to confirm power would be restored by later Saturday. Yeah, I mean, like what I usually have. Let me see what I have. I'll show. Let me see. I'll tell you what I have. But yeah, I was originally thinking about getting like a gas power outage, like a generator. But then I said, man, that's going to be kind of annoying to keep that around. So I just got like a battery charged one, like a really good one. Like I shit you not, I can run that shit. I've tested that. I think I had my laptop and I had the Wi-Fi connected and it lasted for like, 14, 15 hours, easy, fully charged. Not like fully, but it was like 1 bar dropped. It's pretty good, actually. This is kind of wild. So always to have that backup, man. That's what I say. Prep away, man. Gotta prep with this shit. Let me see.
All right, here's this. I'm going to put this in the back. Here's this article, though.
Okay, cool.
Can you hear me, B. Tim?
I can hear you. I said cool. I said cool. Takes me a moment. It says the fire
back there. It's back there. It's the it's the PG&E. Here, let me put this up real fast. It's the
yeah. So it
the
says
article about what happened with them.
Yeah, it says a PG&E Mission Substation has a history of fire trouble with regulators. All right. Let me see. It says the fire at PG&E Mission Substation Saturday struck 22 years to the day after a strikingly similar fire, which ultimately triggered regulatory sanctions against the utility. These sanctions centered around a failure to implement improvement to its system. The 3-story concrete substation at 8th and Mission Streets accepts high voltage transmissions power and distributes it at a lower levels throughout San Francisco. The CPUC records show the utility was penalized $6.5 million by state regulators stemming from the December 20th, 2003 fire. ordering the utility to spend money on the substation improvements in lieu of a fine. The fire hit during peak shopping season and left more than 120,000 customers in the dark for several hours. In their findings, CPUC regulators faulted the utility for not.
Yeah, and look what happened. Time out.
What?
And look, from December 20th, 2003 fire, it's December 19th? And it's 4 days before Christmas. And here everybody
20th.
is 130 to 150,000 without power.
Actually, it's the 20th today. So it's literally 22 years to the day. Like exactly to the day. So
that's nuts.
That is pretty kind of crazy, actually. It says in their findings, CPUC regulators faulted the utility for not immediately alerting fire officials about the 2003 fire, noting that the notification occurred 2 hours after the first sign of trouble. During their probe, regulators also uncovered a similar fire hit the same substation back in 1996. The CPUC review of 1996 and 2003 fires noted that PG&E had failed to follow its own internal recommendations stemming from the initial 1996 fire. The CPUC report called the utility's failure to heed its own guidance after the first fire to be quite troubling and noted that there would likely have been far less disruption had PG&E made the improvements it had previously recommended. Well, seems like they fucked up again. Holy fuck. What a great system we have. That's why I say get backup powers. That's my advice to you people. Get candles. Don't trust the system. Also get food, like the meal preps for at least 60 days. Heads up. Let me see. Oh, did you see the map?
Yeah, pop it up.
Bro, let me see. So it says, let me see. That's the outages.
Yeah, they said almost at least more than they said over a third of San Francisco is covered.
Yeah.
Look at this.
On this explosion and fire that happened at about 9:30 this morning in Hayward. We also just got some new Nest camera video from across the street there on Llewellyn Boulevard of what appears to be the explosion. Check it out. Wow. Yeah. So earlier.
No, that ain't that. Can't be. No. It says massive explosion near Hayward. No, because they said PG&E. That's not it. That can't be it. Nope.
Nope.
Wrong link. Sorry. Nope.
Let me see. All right, let me see. Bro, look at this. Look at this, Queen. Look at this image.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. What the fuck would you do? I would fucking freak out.
I mean, I just told you what I did for 3 weeks, like almost 3 weeks without power after Sandy.
Yeah, well, I don't do all that shit, so I'd be fucking scattering like a fucking roach looking for shit. So
I would probably be I mean, I wouldn't freak out.
First, hide a bag of weed to take with me.
Yeah, at that point you'd be bartering for like. Wait a minute, do you even have a flashlight in your house?
Yeah. Do I even have a flashlight, sir? Who you talking to? Yes, I got flashlights. I got
How
12
many?
of them.
I have 3
12.
I have 3 police flashlights in my house and then 1 lantern.
Go,
And
you know what? Go you. I got 3 of them too. No, I'm lying. I don't. But I was gonna. You know what? I'll buy 3 of them now, just so I can have 3 like
it's
you.
like the metal one because like I can use it as a weapon and a flashlight. So I
Oh,
can
look,
shoot
check
someone.
this out. Hold on. My brother said I got 3 brand new in the package in there. So now,
Yeah. See, that's good.
There we go. Right there next to the fridge.
Oh, okay. Do you have a backup battery for your Wi-Fi?
We got a backup battery in it. Yeah, pretty sure they do. So now, B Tim.
I don't think you have it. I think your brother has it. I think
Yeah,
your brother's
you're
the
lucky
prepper.
my brother knows we have that.
Yeah, it looks like your brother's the one that's
I didn't
prepared.
know we had those, so
Bro, I think
I
without your brother
in the dark, not knowing we had 3 fucking good flashlights in there. Like I said, I'd be scrambling like a fucking roach looking for my stuff.
Bro, I think the only reason why
I'm not ready for this shit. If it fucking lights went out right now, I wouldn't know what the fuck to do.
Bro,
I wouldn't know. Me and the dogs would be fucking scrambling, Jack. I'm gonna call my brother. Like, where we go? Where you at?
Bro.
I would be so goddamn lost. I wasn't ready. That's what I'd be saying. I'd be looking stupid as fuck, not ready at all. Swear to God. Not fucking ready, man.
Yeah,
like grab the laptop, Tim. We're gonna have to stream. Oh fuck, we ain't gonna be able to have no internet.
Actually, you would have internet if you just if you had a backup battery that plugged into your Wi-Fi.
See, there we go. Now look at you.
Just saying. So you would probably be perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Let me see. Let me see. I can't believe that's that bad, man. Holy crap. Let me see if something else. See what people are saying on X. Maybe they can look at the stars, you know what I mean? Like, it could be nice.
Breaking news in San Francisco, where more than 100,000 PG&E customers are in the dark as crews struggle to find and fix a massive power outage coming as holiday travelers and revelers descend on the city. Here's a look at the PG&E outage map right now. You can see a red section covering what looks to be about a quarter of the city. That includes the Powell and Civic Center BART station. Now, all this happening on a very busy weekend for the city, people flocking to the city for last-minute shopping or other holiday events. We are told traffic is one of the many things significantly impacted by this outage. NBC Bay Area's Tom Jensen is live in the city tracking the latest. And Tom, I understand you have news on what caused all this.
Good. In the Summit, 8th and Mission, a PG&E substation. We're hoping to get some definitive answers here. We talked to a PG&E spokesperson just a few minutes ago. She's trying to get some answers as well. Firefighters are still on the scene investigating. However, they do believe that this widespread outage, reported 130,000 customers at one point, was linked to this fire in the Summit neighborhood. At last report, the company did not have an estimated restoration time. They told us that was still the same just a couple minutes ago. Outages occurred here in the Sunset, Richmond, Presidio, Tenderloin, and the Mission, among other districts. It caused severe transit outages, including complete shutdown of BART's Powell, Civic Center, and Van Ness stations. A spokesperson for San Francisco Fire said investigators are trying to determine the cause of the fire after firefighters knocked down the flames a couple of hours ago.
Yeah, after 2 p.m. this afternoon, we got a 911 call from employees of PG&E here at 8th and Mission Street for a report of a fire. When our units arrived on scene, we were met by PG&E employees warning us of a fire indoors of their PG&E substation. We did work together with PG&E to shut the power off to the substation completely to allow our firefighters to go in and use carbon dioxide to help control the fire. What that did was that helped suppress the fire in the area. And what we're doing now is we're working with PG&E to remove all the smoke and carbon monoxide to allow PG&E employees to go in there and remove some of the items that need to be replaced.
You can see the traffic lights are still out here at 8th and Mission. You've got police trying to control the traffic here at other intersections across the city where these outages are and the lights are out. Drivers have been using the honor system, but it has been a traffic nightmare. It took us about 2 hours to get from one side of the city to the other side to this location, just a couple of miles earlier today. And we're hearing about, like you said, Garvin, this was a big weekend. People out enjoying entertainment, dinners out, shopping, and the power went out in some very busy areas. And we're working on that part of the story, Garvin, for 11 o'clock tonight. For now, we're live in San Francisco. Tom Jensen, NBC Bay Area News.
Can I share my screen, Queen?
Absolutely, you can. Here we go.
Look at this. Ouch. Let me shut the sound off. I think it's like music. But look at that. Imagine having to drive through that.
Yeah, that's wild as fuck.
Holy fuck. Like,
I don't
oh.
think I like that, especially if you was really like down in the hood, man. Oh, look out.
Yeah, this is like definitely something where I'd be staying in my home tonight.
I was gonna say they ain't finna play down there. You go fucking around, you might find what you're looking for. See people be robbing and all that kind of bullshit now. You better
right. Imagine the good news is at least it's not summer and it's like not 100 degrees outside. Imagine like your air conditioner got out for like 2 days. It's like 100 degrees.
No, but I mean they're in Cali, so it's, you know what I'm saying.
What is the temperature?
64 is what it says on the TV right here on the news. It says 64 degrees, so it's like perfect weather.
Yeah, it's good weather. I would be fucking happy. Let me see if there's more.
Bitter T said The Purge.
The Purge. Oh my god! Like, look at this.
Yeah, that's fucking nuts right there. That's wild to me.
Look at that, man. It's crazy. Let me see. Here, look at this one.
Someone's gonna set this thing on fire if it doesn't move soon.
Look at that. That does not look good.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that at all. Would you feel safe there right then? Would you feel safe?
No. But you're talking to someone that just explained to you about like having a bunch of candles and all this stuff like prepared in storage. I might buy more shit now. I might buy a second backup battery after this shit. I'm just saying. I like to be prepared. Wow, that's crazy. Bro, why are you even like going out at this particular moment? Why are you even crossing the street? Like, this is crazy. People need to like realize you don't fucking start running around during a power outage. I don't know what people are thinking, man. That's crazy. Let me see. Bro. Okay, what's this one? Okay, we don't need the music. When you're all right, let me see. You've seen that one. What's this one? It's officially without power. The city of SF has descended into chaos.
And check this out. Yeah, I was gonna say it's turning the city into chaos. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's pretty bad. It's not good.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's starting to get bad, really.
Oh, it says well done, test. Let me see. This is the Tesla company. The Tesla.
What is it? Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
They just have their car lights on. Yeah, that kind of is a bad idea. Like, you know, because the rechargeable car is not going to work out. It looks like this is the day of the diesel car. Man, that is a good idea. Like, especially how long a Tesla takes to charge. Those people that bought all those Teslas probably kicking themselves right now. And some guy driving around in like a fucking 2004 like car that's like just takes gasoline is probably dancing to himself like, hey, I can just use my car. I can still drive. You can't.
Cappy, I was hoping you was okay. I was sitting over here worried as hell. Like, damn, I hope she's all right. I don't want to be a bug, but I'm about to start calling and see if she's okay.
Bro, Cappy would probably start robbing people on the streets with her crows. Let me see. A major power outage in San Francisco. Let me see. What's this? Okay, so triggered by fire that broke out streets south of Market early this afternoon. Status reported 4 p.m. that they had stabilized the grid. Okay. They said projected for the evening around 8:15. If they tell you 8:15, expect it to be like 12 o'clock in the morning, maybe 1. You might not even get power until tomorrow morning. That's my personal opinion on that one. Let me see. Oh, this is pretty cool. That kind of reminds me of like some sort of like dark fantasy situation where like evil is creeping in, like this whole shadow is like taking over a neighborhood. This place has power. Wonder if they have like a backup generator or some shit. I'm telling you, people, make sure you get your backup generators, man. That's what I'm saying. Let me see. Look at this person. He's just got like a fucking laptop open with a candle playing his laptop. Playing Factoria or whatever. You see. Dead Waymos all over SF.
Music on.
What? What did you say?
He said he had a candle and some music on.
Look at this. It says dead Waymos all over SF, blocking roads due to power outage.
Oh gosh.
So these Waymos are like these electric cars, right? Like they drive their self-driving cars, right? And shit like that, right? Am I right with that?
Is that that? Oh, is that a problem right now? The Bay Area stay out of mind. Complete darkness in parts of San Francisco's power outage stretches beyond 6.5 hours.
Oh my god, that's crazy. See, this would be the time to make a lot of money selling batteries. Just open up a store to sell batteries. I'm not even
bro.
Like
Look
this,
at this shit.
Bro, wow, right? Wow, this is like kind of like those nightmare movies where like the apocalypse is hit and the first thing that goes is the power. Oh my god. Well, piece of advice to people, make sure you have a backup. Oh, I also have a backup cell phone charger, like a battery for my cell phone. I have that too. Let me see. The Waymo.
I'm sure you do, Thug Thizzle. I'm sure you do.
Look at this one. Waymo stuck all over SF during power outage while Tesla FDS drove me for over 3 hours. Great job, Tesla. Okay, so Waymo is taking the L while Tesla is able to drive.
So Waymo's just sitting Damn, they're not selling none of their cars anymore. That's it.
Yeah, I guess this is like a W for Tesla. Tesla actually outperformed the Waymo. Oh shit. Oh my god, bro. Oh, look at this one. Let me see. Wow. It's kind of beautiful if you think about it. It looks like kind of cool. You know, just darkness a little bit. You rarely see something like that. You know, you don't see the stars unless it's like because of the power. It stops you from seeing the stars in the city. Let me see. Yeah, these Waymos are fucking useless. Who owns the Waymo company? What the fuck? Let me make sure that's.
I don't know, but we need to look this up because this is crazy as hell. They're just kind of just hanging out. While you look that up, I'm gonna pop this up.
Okay, car. Autonomous drive Waymo. Who owns it? Google? Google! What are you doing, Google? We're on Google right now. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing,
Well,
Google?
they're slacking. That's what they're doing.
I'm gonna have to sell my Google stock because of this. Fuck. This is not good, Google. I'm not a happy investor here. This is not good for the company. You know, when your cars. Bro.
Is this what you were just showing?
Yeah, I just showed this. Someone said this is why New York is better than California. Bro, if the power went out in New York City, I would be armed to the teeth, ready to like protect myself because certain parts
You'd
of
be
New
ready
York.
to blow something like a Swiss cheese like Craigie, huh?
No.
Dang.
I'd be like hiding my shit while hoping no one breaks in and murders me. Because if this city had no power, I've seen how bad it was. People were getting robbed. In the whole after Sandy, people pretend to be Con Edison workers, knock down people's doors.
So you don't think people are probably going to get robbed here?
Yeah, that's what's going to happen. Oh, by the way, if any person from like a power station knocks on your door and says, "Hey, I can fix your power," do not let them in. Because a lot of people got fucking robbed during Sandy.
Need them out here being a help channel and shit.
Yeah, that's what they do. They pretend like, oh, we're going to come in and help you with the power company. No, they're not.
The power outage in San Francisco has caused Waymo's self-driving cars to come to a halt, leading to traffic disruptions across the city. Look at this. That shit's fucking too. Look at these. You see all the Waymos getting confused during the power outage in San Francisco?
Oh, shit.
They don't know what the hell to do. Look at them.
Yeah.
Come on. What the hell are you doing?
I'm just saying.
Oh, you got your...
Let me see something. Let's see if there's something else. So...
The same one I was playing was right up there, wasn't it?
Yeah, you were. I'm just looking at them. See if there's anything new. Waymo seemed to be very confused at the lack of stoplights. So basically,
there you go. Yeah, I was gonna say, that's what I wanted to see was there a pileup.
Yeah, so basically it's saying that without the stoplights, these damn Waymos don't even work. Who fucking Google? What the fuck is wrong with your company? So you're telling me your Waymos don't work if there's no fucking stoplights? Oh my god. The fuck? This is supposed to be like the AI company. Is this how I'm gonna stop like fucking Skynet from taking over the world? I just do red light, green light, 1, 2, 3, and suddenly fucking the killer robot stops in its place and doesn't murder me? Is that the secret? The protection from the fucking AI apocalypse? Red light, green light, 1, 2, 3, and we just like put up a red light and it just stops it? Like, what the fuck is wrong with this company? Google, I'm really now gonna probably sell my stock for this. This is crazy. This is crazy. Are people trapped in Waymos? No, that just the cars just stopped in the middle of the road and blocking traffic because apparently it doesn't work during a power outage. You know, the one time you kind of want your car to work during a fucking power outage. Ride Waymo with a rosary? Yeah. Let me says fuck Waymo. A lady got in one in ATL and a man was in the trunk. What the fuck? Is that true, or are you just fucking with me, Cupcake? Let me see. My mom was in Oakland, and not only we had to rely on candles, but trust me, it isn't that bad here. Yeah, always have candles around. That's my advice. the one thing I would definitely keep around. Let me see. Oh, this is pretty cool. This is interesting. Let me see. It's another Waymo.
Fire if it doesn't move soon.
I think we've seen that one. Yeah. There's an outage. Okay. All right. So there's a cafe at least. They're advertising their cafe. I'm sure Pelosi and Gavin will quick to help. Oh wait, they probably at a party somewhere.
Here's these ones I was trying to show you before it started acting all weird on me. Look at them. It says, when you're an empath and you see all the Waymos getting confused during the power outage, look at them. They don't know what the fuck way to go, where to turn, what to do. They're all...
Oh my God.
They're stuck.
Where am I going?
There, like 10 of them, 8 of them.
Yeah, one, two, three,
4, 5. Let's see here. 6, 7.
Oh my God.
I count 7.
What the fuck is wrong with Google? First it deletes Burnt Toast and a bunch of other channels, steals people's money, and now the cars can't fucking drive during a fucking power outage? What is going on? I'm selling my stock on fucking Monday. Fuck this.
Yeah, that's too funny.
Google, fix your shit. Fix your shit. This is outrageous.
I can't believe that. They're all stuck.
Would you go to this, Queen? I got something to share. Would you use this bathroom after the power outage? It says no power in my area, says Francisco. I wanted to use the bathroom, but I guess it has to wait. Too scary. And you see this hallway?
Oh, fuck that. No. No way, Beaton. No way.
Like, all right, guys, just go down the dark haunted hall.
Something that would come out crawling like, you know what I'm saying, sounding like BJ and crawling backwards.
You hear like
forward, upside down with its head spinning around.
It'd be like this. That's the sound you hear. Like something's crawling.
Yeah, no, I don't want. No, I don't like that kind of stuff.
It's like, oh my God, let me see. Self-driver cars paralyzed, power outage. Yeah, I guess more power outage cars. Let me see. Fun fact, the power has been out in Aspen neighborhood for 3 hours and I wouldn't have noticed, but the quiet woke me up. Everyone stay warm. This kind of looks like I'm pointing, like it's like a middle finger.
Yeah, there's one where the car is like going off and
Bro, people are a little too cheery. I would not be hanging out on the fucking sidewalk drinking a cup of coffee like this. Just telling you. What's this one say? Due to power outage, we have closed early. Please visit or call our Marina store where we are open until 8 p.m. today. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. One guy's reading from his phone. See, this is why people laugh at me. I have a library. At least I can still read my books with a power outage. People too reliant on power. Just saying.
I know, right? And look here. Let me show you this. Look at this. And I'm going to have to mute because as soon as it goes on, my dogs bark. So watch this.
Oh, shit.
He's stuck. Poor guy. He can't figure it out.
What a useless piece of technology.
the lights went out. The street lights. I would be so fucking pissed if I was in there trying to get somewhere and this happened. I would be pissed. And then listen, what if you couldn't get out of the car? What if it shut off and you couldn't get out? Oh my gosh.
Okay, this one. think that's it. Let me see. Bro, that's crazy. Let me stop sharing. That's crazy. Bro, let me file like the Waymo. See how that's going on Twitter. Waymo. Because of power shortage, let me see.
What's this fighting style? Wrong answers only. The Hong. The
my
Dom.
God.
The Rico. The Rico 2.0. The Rico Stout.
That looks like Hong for
The Rico
sure.
kick. The Rico fail. The epic fail Rico. What would you call that?
I don't know.
I would call that the fake kick. Then,
That's the
fake
Waymo.
intelligence agency.
That's Waymo.
Oh,
Bro, that guy does have a lot of cardio. Sharing something else, Crane. Look at this. It says here, because of power shortage, no electricity in SF, we are stuck in the middle of the road. It was the first experience from my friend from North Carolina. Unique experience with Waymo. Called an Uber to go home. Oh, yeah, the self-driving cars are going to replace everyone. Engineers realize they never planned for a citywide outage.
everybody was kung fu fighting. Dun.
Let me see. Waymo, more Waymo cars. This is more. 6 Waymo's parked in a broken traffic light. Like just sitting there on a oh my God. The fuck. Between the giant grease fires, power outages, rain, Waymo meltdowns, Chinatown and SF is giving off those cyberpunk vibes. Oh my God, it does. It's like a post-apocalyptic fucking world we're living in. This is clown world.
No, it's crazy, isn't it?
Oh my God, what the fuck? Let me see. Let's see more. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is crazy. Rob says, okay, you think Waymo would know how to handle traffic signal outages by now. This one is hanging out in the intersection. Another hanging right behind it. Blocking one-way lane intersection is bad. Apparently, being honked at repeatedly doesn't do anything. You think repeatedly honking would trigger remote ops to take a look. Remote ops might be the same people that do the manual review, like the human review for channels banned. So they just like, yeah, it's a human's going to take care of this, and no human actually takes care of it. Like this is the problem with Google.
This is fucking funny. This just shows some problems we got to fix like immediately.
Like they want to replace everyone with self-driving cars, and this shit breaks down because the lights don't work.
But then you have something like this that happens, and it fucks it up.
Bro, I am so selling my. Actually, I might wait until January 1st to sell it, so I don't have to pay taxes immediately on it, on my gains. But this is crazy. Google, why do you have AI running your fucking cars now? Not only do you have AI banning people, stealing, taking their money, stealing from their bank accounts, doing bullshit human reviews. Now you got AI fucking cars that can't even drive during a fucking blackout. They can't drive because they can't, like, they don't see a light. Are you kidding me? Is this for real? This is how much is what is the fucking capital? What is the net, like what is the?
You can't even. You're so flabbergasted at this, huh? Can't even believe this. Right. I know, right? Confuse the car to start hitting it with different lights.
Yeah, just get your phone out and put a red light.
You start fucking with different light, you fuck that car up.
$3.7 trillion capital. How the fuck is your company worth $3.7 trillion and this happens? Is this for
and
real?
Your car can't drive down the fucking road without a power outage. That's crazy. But you know what? They'll fix it. They'll get it. You know what? It's just room for improvement. They'll fix it.
Yeah, after probably the same way they're going to do the manual review for banned channels. They'll have the AI review it. There is no problem. They're working perfectly fine. Wow, brother. He says this from the company that brought you Google Maps. I present Waymo routing. Look at that. Look at this. It just goes down and up and down instead of just going straight. Oh my God. What the fuck? That's hilarious. This is crazy. Oh man. Power outage took the traffic lights and my moon is stuck trying to turn. It's been here a long time and now the cops are here. Well, I don't know who they're going to arrest. There's no one behind the fucking wheel. Congratulations. I guess this points out how ridiculous it is to have AI run everything. What's the point of having AI run everything if it fucking malfunctions and we can't do anything with it? This should be sent, someone in the government who has a brain should look at this and say, wow, this is actually a bad idea to have everything run by AI and have self-driving cars without people actually controlling it. This could be a disaster. We could have, if this malfunctions, the entire city could be shut down and no one will ever be able to drive through the roads because we got all these self-driving cars all around. I don't know. This might be something where someone with the brain would probably. Who is the person in government that runs the fucking government? U.S. Let me see. Washington. Who runs the roads and highways? Department of Transportation. Yeah, Department of Transportation. Let me see. Department of Transportation for California. Who runs that shit? But we got to find out who is the person. Name. We need a name of the person. We'll find it. Beats him have his special soda. No, I didn't, but this is wild. This kind of proves that we need to get rid of an AI. Fuck AI. Absolutely fuck that. I'm sorry for the people with the cat cartoons, AI shit, but we can't have this. We got to get back our roads. This is just crazy. What else can we see? Waymo service suspended. Welcome to the third world. Bro, this does look like a video game. Our service is paused. Our service is currently paused. We're sorry for the inconvenience. Please check back again. You have access to... Yeah, your service is paused. Your service is about to take a hit on Monday when people talk about this. A massive subset... Okay, let me see. I don't know. Let me see if there's more posted about the blackout. If there's anything new. Bro, I can't stand. I guess I don't understand the incompetence. Are these people getting power back yet? Honestly, the power company should be forced to pay back these people with money. Because this is outrageous, actually. And Waymo should be like, someone in the government should investigate these fucking Waymo. Just saying. Let me see if I can find something else. I'm going checking Twitter on the second one because, sometimes Twitter, got to be careful what you show on it. Just say, still no power. I just woke up on a nap. The restoration keeps getting pushed back. It was set at 6:30, and then let me show you. Oh, sorry. I hit the wrong one. I got to share my screen again, Queen. Queen? Queen's gone. Can you hear me, guys? Can you hear me? Hello? All right, you can hear me. She's just gone. I don't know, so I'll just read it while she's gone. So it says here, still no power. I just woke up from a nap, and the restoration time keeps getting pushed back. It was first at 6:30, then 8:15, and now it's delayed to till 10:15. I'm telling you, you better wait till tomorrow morning. I would suggest you not take a nap. I suggest you just go to bed early, and that's pretty much it. And just don't expect to have power. Probably you shouldn't even expect to have power in the morning. You know the one thing that does suck, though, without power? Refrigerators. Your food's all going to go bad at that point. That's the one thing I didn't really figure out, to be honest with you, with the freezers. Though I live in New York and it's about fucking 35 degrees, so I can always put my food outside and be like, hey, and then just put it like in a, cooler or something, or just open it, just make sure critters don't get to it. But I could just put my food outside. But if it's 60-something degrees, good luck with keeping your frozen meat. It's going to go bad. What time is it now? It is 3 hours back, right? So it's 9:15 or something like that. Let me see what California time. I think it's 9:15. Yeah, 9:19 to be exact. Queen? She's gone. She's gone.
Right here. What's up? What's up?
Oh, I forgot. I accidentally dropped the thing, and it's not.
Oh, you want to put it back up, or you want me to?
Well, you could do it. You can look up stuff.
Right.
Let me see. I don't know. Let me see. So, I would suggest to people, if you're in this blackout situation, is to conserve your power as much as possible. With your cell phones, I would suggest you turn off your cell phones, not using it as much as possible, unless you have some sort of backup power. That's my advice to you.
So I got a question. This says holiday light display sparks expensive lawsuit between neighbors. Ooh wee, you guys, we like to listen in on some fucking lawsuits now. Let's hear this.
Right, a holiday dispute that's anything but merry. A Christmas light
Fucking
display in
Grinchmas.
Livermore.
That's at the center of it, and it sparked an expensive legal battle between
Grinchmas.
two neighbors. Investigative reporter Hilda Gutierrez went to check it out, and she joins us now. Hilda.
The couple being sued says decking their front yard with these lights for the holiday is something they look forward to. But this year, they say their neighbor is trying to dim their lights, which is dampening their Christmas spirit.
So we have a little gingerbread family. They have their, tree over there. And also with mom and dad, you have the little kids.
James and Janet Hayes get excited describing the hours it takes to come up with a theme and hand make some of their holiday decorations.
I feel like that brings me joy to see other people kind of happy and then enjoying our decorations.
For 6 years, their Camellia Drive home in Livermore has lit up the block for Halloween, Christmas, and Chinese New Year. Sometimes that means lights could be up for nearly 6 months. But this year, the glow came with a lawsuit from their next-door neighbors.
And it was shocking for us that they would go that far.
The Hayes are accused of creating a nuisance and intentionally inflicting emotional distress with their holiday lights and a wind chime.
They basically took something that was supposed to cheer us up and made it something where It's just nothing good to remember about it.
The lawsuit follows months of tension after the neighbors moved in 3 years ago. The Hayes admit they got up to a bad start when they extended a concrete driveway that crossed a few inches over their property line. They say it has since been fixed.
They came to our property numerous of times, and it was not a good interaction.
The couple says the exchanges intensified, and the Hayes sought a restraining order against their neighbor that was never granted. And early this year, they were hit with a lawsuit over the holiday lights.
Did they ever come to you to tell you that they had an issue with your lights or with the wind chimes, for example?
Never.
In the lawsuit, the plaintiffs also accuse the Hayes of building a 10-foot fence that violates city code and directing bright lights and noises towards their home. James Hayes says the lawsuit's allegations are simply untrue.
It's causing them emotional distress. They can't sleep. They're stressed out. And, and also the fence that I installed in between our properties, where it was just installed, more just for, privacy, of ourselves.
The Hayes say the wind chime described as loud in the lawsuit is a feng shui gift from their parents, hung where wind is minimal.
The ambient car noise and everything else is, much louder than the wind chime.
A drive down Camellia Drive shows the Hayes home is not the only one lit up. The neighbor's attorney said they would not be commenting on the allegations, but the complaint notes they've suffered insomnia, irritability, and fear, and slept on their living room couch for 6 months to avoid the lights. They're seeking more than $100,000 in damages. They also included these photos of the alleged light reflecting through their windows.
And the thing is you have a 7.5-foot fence in between. I mean, one of the pictures, they have blinds where, if you keep the blinds closed, you wouldn't see it. If you have curtains, close it, it wouldn't be an issue.
So far, the couple says they spent $80,000 fighting this case, but they're not turning off their lights or their traditions.
They just want to restrict light usage on our property where,
Hold on, I need to hear that again. I think the chat might need to hear that. Well, our chat knows better, but for the trolls that are listening here, can we hear that again real fast? Let's see.
Then close it, it wouldn't be an issue.
So far, the couple says they spent $80,000 fighting this case.
Oh, how much?
Seems
so
low.
Far, the couple says they spent $80,000 fighting this case.
$80,000 fighting this case so far.
Wow. Did they get to the deposition parts yet?
80,000. My God. Wow, lawsuits couldn't bear cost that much. Are you serious?
Well, most of those people shit in their pants and on the couches. So,
Or, lie and say, I want you to donate to Cat Fund. I'm not going to tell you what. Oh, my God. Today, listen. I'm going to ask you for prayers, but I'm not going to tell you who they're for. I'm not going to say what's going on. I'm not going to tell you what you're praying for, but just know we're going to ask you to pray, okay? I'm not going to say what's going on, and I can't tell you who it's about. But just know one of our mods, one of our people over here really needs some help right now. And I said, are you fucking shitting me? You got to be joking me. Hook, line, and you fucking liar, you. I said, hold on. That's like Shady saying, you can donate to me for my birthday. I ain't going to tell you what day my birthday is. And I ain't going to tell you what cat sanctuary, but you can donate your money to me. And I will take it to the cat sanctuary. I'm not going to tell you which one it is. And I'm not going to tell you what day my birthday is. But you can donate to the cat sanctuary on my birthday. You just can't know what day or what sanctuary I'm going to take your money to. Okay?
That's
you just
true.
have to trust the shady. The shady of the shady.
That's definitely a trustworthy name. The trust someone named Shady.
Yes, you just have to trust Shady of the Chronicle.
Chronicles of the Shady.
Who says and claims that her father had over $500,000 come up missing. Well, gee, I wonder who had their hand in their cookie jar. Wouldn't be a person by the name of Shady, though, would it?
Wow.
I don't know, because I don't even know if it's true. We have no idea who the fuck she is, let alone who her family is, to know if this is true. You liar. Shady liar.
So what do you think of this power outage situation?
I don't know. You know what? I'm guessing these people right here would fucking absolutely love a power outage. Like they're sitting here praying for a fucking power outage, and and they got to file a lawsuit to get the lights off. When half the city's off for free.
That's kind of funny, actually. It's kind of ironic.
Yeah, right, hey, right. A little ironic, huh? Yeah, I really do think.
But they're not turning off their lights or their traditions.
Nope, they're just going to keep paying hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Want to restrict light usage on our property, where does it end?
He's got that fucking dough to blow, so go ahead, blow that dough.
Where it's not just holiday lights.
Why do they keep on like targeting us like this? We're just trying to live our life. We're just trying to.
Oh yeah.
Just be happy and then.
Maybe
if you don't like the light, close your fucking windows.
I mean, how can I see the lights again? Like, how bad are these lights?
And you know what, though? Listen, it's not the only house on the block with lights, though.
Like,
but it is right next door. I will show you the house again. Hold on.
I can't.
The Hayes filed a legal objection, a demur, arguing the complaint does not meet the standard for a valid legal claim, even if the allegations were true. Their neighbors are objecting this. The $1,000 fighting this case.
That's not
They're
so
not
bad.
turning off their light.
I mean, like, realistically, I wouldn't give a fuck.
Let's go down here where they are. Look, okay, here. This is their lot. Now, look, now the yard's unnecessary. Now, look there. Okay, I'm not even going to go there.
I mean, honestly, I sleep.
That fucking little grid right there is unnecessary. What they got that shit on the fucking ground for in the grid?
Couldn't they just get
grid ground fucking lights like that? What they need a grid ground lights like that?
Wouldn't their problems be solved by getting like one of those sleep masks when they go to bed for $20?
They're pissed. They want to sit and watch movies in their living room without having lights in their face.
Couldn't they get blinds?
She said they did, but they don't work.
What do you mean they don't work? It's not that bright.
Didn't you see the pictures that... Listen here, quit interrupting me. Didn't you see the pictures that she sent? You didn't see the pictures they showed for evidence?
What was their pictures for evidence?
BTM, you missed them? Shit! Look here. Let me show you this. They showed them. Look. Here's the lights. This is the lights to the house. All right, here we go. Now, would you sue over these?
No.
They're proud of these. They are so proud of this. He's like, how dare you sue over this? That's their house.
Okay.
Operations.
I feel like that brings me joy to see.
And it brings her joy, so it's got to bring everyone else joy. And they want to be a bah humbug. Can't they just be a fucking Grinch? No. Cindy Lou Who said, you ain't having that. You ain't going to be a Grinch. There is no Grinch.
Lit up the block for Halloween, Christmas.
Look, they lit up the block for Halloween, Christmas, and
Chinese New Year.
And Chinese New Year. So they light this shit up every fucking holiday. It ain't just one. It's all year round.
So for them being good neighbors, they get shit on?
Well, who said they're good neighbors? Maybe they're bad neighbors. Maybe they don't like the lights.
I don't know. I have a neighbor that has a bunch of lights right now. You see me calling to complain?
No, but I mean, it doesn't bother you like it bothers them. Obviously, it bothers them a lot.
Maybe they need to just
get. I mean, it bothers them so much that they've done paid $80,000 to defend themselves and their lights. That's how much they care.
Could they have just spent the $80,000 to build like a giant wooden fence around their house to stop?
They got one. Did you see that? They got one. Look at it. Look at it right there. They got, oh, I guess it's not a giant wooden fence, but it's a big enough wooden fence. And then they got lights over there as the other part of the fence. Then they got a fence over here. Look to the left. That's a privacy fence. 7
Bro,
foot, 8
it's
foot.
dark. What do they complain? These
Yes,
people are
and
crazy.
you know what else too? They said that's a privacy fence. And guess what? They on the left side of that, look, these pictures they're gonna show. They're saying the privacy fence is in between it, and they still shows all these lights. Watch.
I don't know. These people.
Here comes their evidence here. Hold on a second. Ready? Here it goes. Ready? So here's their other decorations throughout the year.
Okay.
Which they do a good job. They're pretty. Don't get me wrong. They are pretty. Creating a nuisance and intentionally inflicting emotional distress for the lights being on.
Shine.
They basically took something that was supposed to cheer us up and made it something where, it's just nothing good to remember about it.
The lawsuit follows months of tension after the neighbors moved in 3 years ago. The Hayes admit they got up to a bad start when they extended a concrete driveway that crossed a few inches over their property line. They say it has since been fixed.
They came to our property numerous of times.
Mm-hmm.
And it was not a good interaction.
The couple says the exchanges intensified, and the Hayes sought a restraining order against their neighbor that was never granted. And early this year, they were hit with a lawsuit over the holiday lights.
Did they ever come to you to tell you that they had an issue with your lights or with the wind chimes, for example?
Never.
In the lawsuit, the plaintiffs also accuse the Hayes of building a 10-foot fence that violates city code and directing bright lights and noises towards their home. James Hayes says the lawsuit's allegations are simply untrue.
It's causing them emotional distress. They can't sleep. They're stressed out. And, and also the fence that I installed in between our properties, where it was just installed, more just for, privacy, of ourselves.
The Hayes say the wind chime described as loud in the lawsuit is a feng shui gift from their parents, hung where wind is minimal.
The ambient car noise and everything else is, much louder than the wind chime.
A drive down Camellia Drive shows the Hayes home is not the only one lit up. The neighbor's attorney said they would not be commenting on the allegations, but the complaint notes they've suffered insomnia, irritability, and fear, and slept on their living room couch for 6 months to avoid the lights. They're seeking more than $100,000 in damages. They also included these photos of the alleged light reflecting through their windows.
And the thing is you have a 7.5-foot fence in between. I mean, one of the pictures, they have blinds where, if you keep the blinds closed, you wouldn't see it. If you have curtains, close it, it wouldn't be an issue.
So far, the couple says they spent $80,000 fighting this case, but they're not turning off their lights or their traditions.
They just want to restrict light usage on our property where does it end? Where it's not just holiday lights.
Why are they keep on targeting us like this? We're just trying to live our life. We're just trying to just be happy and then
What'd you think about that fake cry? She says, I can't. I just can't.
What, you don't like the lady because she has a holiday house?
Yeah, she don't. And then did you see their blinds? Did you see that right there's they show their blinds right here. Where is it? They show a picture of the blinds where it goes through the blinds and they get pissed. They don't like it.
Yeah, you just get curtains.
Yeah, and I think they told them to get curtains, put curtains and blinds up or whatever, and they said that they did. And then they showed pictures or shared pictures where light came through. And that's what they're suing over is the light that comes through. I can't even find them, but
okay.
They have pictures that they show on here where they show the photos.
Shit. Let me see.
Have a 7.5-foot fence in between.
7.5-foot fence in between.
By the way, Someone pointed out something pretty interesting on X. They said they might want to change the facility because now every whack job knows that if they go after that power station, they can basically take down 1/3 of that San Francisco.
Yeah.
That might be a good idea to fix that problem, to not make all your power go through one location like that. I don't know. Just a thought process. Maybe all the power is being siphoned by that house.
Shit, I wouldn't doubt it. Look at all this fucking...
Low came with a lawsuit from their next door neighbors.
And it was like shocking for us that they would go that far.
No distress with their holiday lights and a wind chime.
They basically took something, that was supposed to cheer us up and made it something where, it's just nothing good to remember about it.
The lawsuit follows months of tension after the neighbors moved in 3 years ago. The Hayes admit they got
They've been fighting 3 fucking years over these lights. 3 years. I would be pissed.
Yeah. I'd be also pissed that if I had a Waymo car. That's what I'd be pissed off at. Imagine you paid your these smart people at Google all this fucking money. Can you make us an autonomous car? Sure. Oh, but doesn't work because the lights in the city does shut off? Oh, well. There goes your fucking... How much is a Waymo car to make? How much does it cost to make a Waymo car? $100,000. So it says 100 more. So it could be roughly $150,000 to $250,000. Whoa.
Hey, remember we were talking about teeth earlier? Check this out. Would you let this lady do yours? She going to fucking jail. Going to jail. She's doing braces for $150 and veneers for $700 and will come to your house.
Oh, no.
She'll come to your house and do it.
But anything is 9-10 hours away, like Ohio, New York, Houston, stuff like that is $350 to $400.
Can I say something? Is this the dentist lady?
What do you mean, dentist lady? This is a lady that says that she does see she's about to go to jail. This is Carlos King. He's got a channel with 600,000 people on it. He says going to jail. She's doing braces for $50 and veneers for $700 and will come to your house to do them.
I mean, I'm not going to... this might make me sound bad, but I'm not going to get my teeth done by a person that has a tattoo on their neck.
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, tattoos don't mean shit, but...
It's on her neck. I'm not getting with the piercings. I don't want that to be my dentist. I'm just putting that out there.
Well, yeah, but I mean, this isn't a dentist's office either. That's your home in the kitchen.
I want the nerdiest the dentist ever. I want a guy with glasses, nerdy, loves talking about teeth all day. I don't want this lady. Just a heads up.
Care kit, and that includes the full set braces. So if that price works for you, send me a message.
Y'all act like y'all never seen nobody doing braces that's not licensed to do it before. Like, and what's really crazy to me is y'all would sit up here and go all the way to Miami and get these BBLs and all this shit done by it's not even certified. Y'all will get y'all nails done by people that's not certified.
All right, what's up with y'all? So look, man, I'm back again with another.
Yeah, she's sitting here and then she gets pissed off at the internet because they called her ass out for the shit. She really had the fucking nerve to get pissed off at the internet over it. Like, are you kidding me right now? Look at her car. Look at this car. I mean, not her car. But anyway, she got pissed the fuck off after she got called out over it and went the fuck off on the internet over it. She got called out and then said, well, I don't know why you guys are mad. I mean, people do this all the time.
Y'all will get y'all nails done by people that's not certified in that. Y'all ain't even let get close to your eyeballs and put lashes on. It's not even a certified esthetician. But y'all cross the line when it come down to some braces. At the end of the day,
You got your fucking mouth.
it's everybody out here doing shit that they not supposed to be doing. So it's just like when I do it, why y'all going so hard?
Nah, don't do it because they doing it.
Right, that's crazy as fuck to me. And I would be pissed if one of my kids came home and said, "Mom, I got my teeth done by somebody that I'm at my friend's house." You what?
So she did compare lashes to putting veneers on people's teeth in a house?
Yeah, she really just did. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And she's not licensed.
No.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, I mean, maybe she'll get a job and when she's in jail doing people's teeth. I mean, they do, you know, I never heard of a jailhouse dentist. That might be working out for her. Who knows? I don't know.
Well, the only ones I heard of, they'll knock your fucking teeth out with one crack.
Yeah. See you around, sweet one.
Good night, sweet one. What do you think about this Gypsy Rose stuff?
Think the wrong person's doing life.
I think so too. And you know what's fucked up is she's sitting out here living her best life and he's sitting there still rotting his ass off back there behind that, you know what I mean, in a cell.
Yeah, that guy has mental problems. I don't think he should have. I don't think he planned it.
And I'm not saying like he should just be out and about, like living on the streets and whatever, but I mean, he could be living in like an assisted living or
yeah,
it's like something, you know what I mean? What's up, bro? What you doing, Bitty Bop?
Hi. You know what killed me about that traveling dentist, whatever?
What?
It's like she's like, I don't know what y'all so upset about. Everybody else be scamming people and doing surgery in their house, and y'all just had to come at me and just call me out. All I'm doing is scamming everybody else like everybody else. I'm like, God, lady, you just got yourself the maximum sentence. You're just saying that you know what you're doing is wrong, but y'all shouldn't be saying nothing about it or going that hard. What an idiot. Can y'all hear me?
No, I can't hear you, Ro.
Oh,
No.
shit. See, that made me jump. Damn it, BTM.
I heard you a little bit. It was cutting in and out for me, but I heard you a little bit. Something about the lady with the braces. Is that what she was just saying? The lady with the braces? Or the one that was putting them on? Say that again. Now it's cutting. It's fine. Say that again.
It's like she's more bothered about being called out because everybody else does it. They just don't get called out as hard. I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. You guys will let people do your nails and your eyebrows and get close to your eyes and stuff, but you want to call me out for putting braces on your mouth. Yes, that's your fucking mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know.
That's your jaw, your bite, your joint. Yeah, no. There's the reason why people go to dental school. You ain't having it done in the kitchen.
By the way, are you gonna use a Waymo now?
Okay, I have a question about the Waymo. Does it say anything about the sound? Because I think I know somebody that has one. It's my best friend's neighbor, and it sounds like a wave, or maybe it's called the Wave or something. But it's an electric car. I didn't know the name.
The Wave, maybe.
I don't know, but it sounds like the Ocean or something. Maybe it's called Ocean. Is there a car called Ocean or something?
An Ocean. Interesting.
Hold on, Darcy did $10 super stickers says Queen. I posted on X what I think the Xmas lights people should get their neighbors. Oh shit. Okay, I'll go check it out. Oh shit, I can only imagine what it is.
What do y'all think about Christmas light people? What do y'all think?
I think the people that are overreacting to the Christmas lights, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I do too. But I think it started out years ago when they went over, and there's always two sides to every story. They went over a couple inches with an extended driveway. Mm, you know, some people it's a couple inches is 24, some people it's 2. I don't know. I think they're just digging for something. We had one of those houses in our old neighborhood that the guy every year he tried to do it like Clark Griswold, literally just like it with the white lights, and people from all over would like drive, and it was like a traffic. You know, it's a pain in the tail in the neighborhood. You know, like driving around and everything, but it was hilarious. I mean, it is what it is. It's all right. Get some blackout curtains, save your money, $80,000. And they're like, we're not taking the lights down. I'm just, I don't know.
That's wild. To spend that type of money, that's wild.
I know. I'd be like, okay, we'll take down half. How about that? I don't know.
Well, we're gonna get you a Waymo. How do you feel? We're just don't worry. If it power,
I'll pass.
But
I'll pass.
I'm just saying, I feel like the AI is the biggest disappointment I have ever seen in my goddamn entire life. Yeah. I kind of hope that, I was kind of looking forward now to the actual Skynet robots, because that seemed cool. But now I don't have a fear for AI taking over and destroying the world, because it's so incompetent that a red light has stopped the AI invasion in San Francisco.
I bet come Monday morning you'll be able to find them a lot cheaper than what they were.
No, I think what's probably going to happen is Google's probably going to make a statement, and they're going to finally get some of their people to actually fix their problem. But if your car is shut off because of lights don't work,
I know.
That's terrible. And also, not only that, they block the roads. So imagine this. Imagine now you've just informed groups of people in the world that this one power station that you could take out will take out one third of the power of San Francisco. But not only that, will jam up the roads with these useless fucking cars that now the roads don't work.
That's what I thought about that. I thought, if anybody that doesn't like our country is watching this, across this country, the power stations, it's crazy.
That's crazy. People need to wake the fuck up, man.
It took my husband 8 hours to make about a 45 minute drive home from work one day in an ice storm. 8 hours.
Jeez.
Yeah. People were just dipping on the sides of the road. They were just going and getting hotel rooms, and it was crazy. People walking to hotels, which I will never. Now, I say I will never. It depends on what I can get, but I don't ever want a car that can drive itself. I don't trust technology enough. I just don't. I don't trust a piece of technology to hit a button and put me basically in a weapon and think everything's going to be okay. I'm not going to do it.
I would suggest, this is what I suggest to people from now on to do. Have lots of candles, backup batteries, and food storage just in case for at least in 60 days. That's my advice.
Yep, that means Little Debbie snack cakes right there.
No.
Yes, get boxes, get cases. Look, get your Christmas trees now. Cases of Little Debbie snack cakes.
No.
Yes.
No, don't listen to this lady. She's an AI. She's trying to trick you guys.
I am.
She's trying to trick you guys so she can get you to buy her Christmas trees. This is an ad revenue.
That's right. Queen's trees.
But yeah, and also make sure to have candles. And also matches. lots of matches. Lighters too are good, but you know, make sure you have something to fill up the lighter. But yeah, that would probably be something that you should do.
And you know what you can do? This sounds crazy, but somebody taught me this during a hurricane, which I've never been in a hurricane, but like hurricane, it was somebody in this chat. You take ice and put it in your dishwasher. Your clothes washer, and you can shut the lid and use it as a cooler, and then it just drains. You don't have to empty your ice chest. I thought that was pretty cool. I thought that was a pretty good idea, though. You know.
Why did you think that was a good idea?
Because if you're in a hurricane and it's summertime and you don't have a refrigerator and you're buying bags of ice, the metal from the clothes washer, you can put your milk and all that stuff, you know, in your clothes washer. And when the ice melts, it will drain and you don't have to keep dumping out coolers of water. Get it? It's like a cooler, but it's big and it's metal. And it keeps it colder. I don't know. I thought it was a good idea. Which I ain't going to have to worry about that because if hurricane comes, I'm dipping. I'm out. I'm out of here.
Yeah, we know that, Rowena. We know that.
Oh, I am. I've got my 3 bug out totes. I sure do.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I gotta skedaddle. Row.
All right. I'll be
Queenie,
good.
there.
Hey, I gotta. My brother was just telling me this. He wanted me to ask you if you had heard of it. What's it called? What do you know what the name of it is again? The guy, Hey, Tazi, I'm gonna look him up. But the one that just destroyed the thing.
His name's like something Speed. I don't know.
Okay.
Destroyed what thing? Before I go to bed, What? Hello.
So hold on. I'm
I'm
pulling
lost.
this up. He said it was just hold on. He did a video. He said
It's a robot.
it's right here. It says, "Oh, okay. Actually, they're suing him for $1 million because he."
Oh, you're talking about I do speed or something like that. He's being sued by the robot.
Yeah, what the hell happened, bro? They sued him for $1 million.
He basically like beat up the robot on a live stream.
All right, here. Yeah, I was gonna say we're about to play it real quick. I didn't know if you had even seen this, but I know you watch him like I do. So
I watch every live streamer. Basically, I know exactly what's happening with a lot of people. Like the robot.
And my brother said ask you if you had seen it because it just dropped. Okay, here.
This streamer just got hit with a
All right,
$1 million
but I gotta go to
lawsuit after punching, quote unquote, choking and allegedly destroying a viral robot live.
All right, beats him. Good night. And yeah, this robot was laughing at him and making fun of him, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then they're suing him for $1 million.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts.
Wait, who's suing him? The robot?
The robot.
Who's suing?
Yes, the robot company. They made
is
it laugh
suing
at him and make fun of him and shit. And then when it did, he went off on it and beat it up. And
I'm lost.
now they're suing
The
him. Yeah,
robot
watch.
is suing
Fucking
the
insane. Watch this. Yes. No, the robot. The company that made the robot made this robot, right? They put $1 million into it. They put a lot of money into building this robot. They built this robot, and there was a live streamer who had a lot of subscribers. They let him fucking have first dibs on, you know what I mean, experiencing it, messing with it, live stream with it. You know what I mean?
My phone might be messed up again.
And oh, you're not hearing me at all? Okay. All right, let's watch this.
I don't know how you can choke a robot, but this company claims iShowSpeed did. But it's safe to say this is one of the most bizarre legal battles I've covered here on this channel, because we're dealing with a situation in which basically you have a robot or mechanical influencer essentially taking a human influencer to court for assault and lost earnings. A concept that I didn't know existed until like now. So yeah, 2025 is fascinating for sure. But today we're talking about iShowSpeed, a 20-year-old content creator who's managed to build one of the largest followings on streaming. His entire approach to content revolves around being as loud, energetic, and unpredictable as possible. That's essentially his brand. He's a walking clip farm that's probably the most popular content creator when it comes to teenagers globally. But according to this lawsuit, he might have pushed things just a little bit too far, as the company is now allegedly demanding $1 million from him. Now, but on the opposite side of the lawsuit, we have a robot by the name of Jake the Rizbot. What is 2025? It is what it is. Okay, so Jake the Rizbot blew up online earlier this year for no other reason than, I guess, existing. It's a 4-foot-tall humanoid machine that walks on 2 legs, wears a cowboy hat, and a chain necklace that says Rizbot on it. And of course, it only communicates like the younger cusp of Gen Z. Well, the robot's running on something called the Unitree G1 platform, which apparently costs about $13,500. And it weighs roughly 77 pounds and has all these sensors and cameras to let it see, hear, and interact with people autonomously. Rizbot's personality is designed around 2 things: rizzing up strangers, which is Gen Z speak for flirting, and roasting people. I feel like if iCarly was written and filmed today, this would be a character within the universe. Because, I mean, overall, it's just such a stupid concept that actually worked incredibly well, because Rizbot built up over 2 million followers across TikTok and Instagram, racking up millions of views on videos of it just walking around and I guess either trash talking or trying to rizz up people. But the company that runs Rizbot is called Social Robotics LLC. And before everything went sideways, they were apparently lining up some major opportunities. We're talking about a collaboration with Mr. Beast, an appearance on the CBS during the NFL Today show, and of course, iShowSpeed. And he actually met iShowSpeed, and that's where everything fell apart, literally. Because on September 16th, 2025, Rizbot showed up to Austin, Texas to film content with a streamer. On paper, it made sense. Rizbot was programmed to provoke reactions from people while Speed's content revolves around overreacting and unpredictable interactions. So this is how they met.
What's up? Are you serious right now, bro? Oh, hell no. The f is wrong with this dude? Yo, what's up?
So he's basically playing with this fucking robot, and oh my god, this is crazy as hell. Now, see, I would be kind of scared of this.
Me.
So obviously, Speed is doing a bit, but does he take it too far?
What? Stop laughing, bro. Man, shut your shut the up before I knock your head off your shoulders, old man. Bro, what? Sit up. Yeah.
Okay, I mean, from that, did he damage it there? Hard to say. But apparently, that was just the beginning. Because after that, Speed then grabbed Rizbot and put it in a chokehold. And I guess the robot was doing these giggling noises while Speed was yelling at it to stop.
It's nasty.
Yeah, I mean, it's a hard watch, but it's content for middle schoolers. But I guess that was the quote-unquote choking. But the moment that's probably going to be played the most in court, if it does actually go to trial, is when Speed asked the robot who it was. And the Rizbot quoted Darth Vader and said, "I am your father." And that's when Speed punched it in the face again, and then did this.
Get your ugly ass off my you stupid. All right, bro, watch out, man. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Yup. That's it. Yup. No, nah, that. Nah, bro. Nah, that's it. Nah, bro, that's it. Nah, that's it. He think I'm playing, bro. He think I'm playing, Rudy. Nah, see, look, and he's still laughing. He think I'm playing.
I guess sometimes you have to pretend to be rage baited by a robot and beat it up for content. Okay. But at the time of the stream, most people treat it like
KDK dropped 50 memberships in the middle of this fuckery. Thank you, Miss KDK. You got one, please tell her thank you.
just another internet moment and became one of those stories that people talked about for a few days and they just moved on. But Social Robotics, they didn't move on from this. They are not done. Because according to the company, what looked like entertaining chaos on camera actually left the robot broken. In the lawsuits they filed, they claimed that Speed's actions resulted in irreparable damage that essentially disabled the robot. And I guess their position was that Rizbot couldn't be fixed. It had to be completely replaced. And the damage breakdown they provided is pretty extensive. They said the robot's mouth area was destroyed, the neck mechanisms were broken, all the cameras mounted on the head stopped working entirely, the sensor ports that allow the robot to process visual and audio information, they got fried. And beyond that, they also claim the robot lost its ability to walk, which is also shown on the stream. So apparently something about the mechanical systems got messed up to the point where it couldn't maintain balance or move in a straight line anymore. However, what the reports made clear is that Social Robotics isn't just asking to recover recover the cost of the unit of $13,500. No, they're arguing that the damage went far and beyond the hardware itself. Because according to the filing, in the month before the incident happened, Rizbot was having an incredible time on social media. Over 600 million views on TikTok, another 200 million on Instagram, and it was really going through some explosive viral growth and momentum. It was really blowing up. Then Speed destroyed it, and suddenly Rizbot couldn't create any new content because now it was too broken to function. So for nearly 1 month, the robot was completely offline while they figured out how to rebuild it. And during those 28 days, Social Robotics claims that they saw viewership drop by more than 70%. And unfortunately, in today's age of content creation, momentum is basically everything. And going dark for a month during your peak growth phase, that can definitely slow down your growth a whole lot. But my main question is, why did they stop posting just because the robot wasn't working? They could have used this to make the robot way bigger than what it was. Like, if I was the leader of this account and I found out the robot isn't working anymore because of one of the biggest streamers in the world, the first video would be re-uploading the footage of Speed destroying the robot, asking if Rizbot deserved that. Then next video, hospital bed. Rizbot is in the hospital bed, and then you start like a prayer for Rizbot. Then
right. See, he's got it right there. He's got like a whole business model set up right there. And then you do like prayers for you know what I'm saying? Rizbot right there. You do prayers for Rizbot, and you know how many people would get behind that shit? You know how many people would get behind that shit. You know what? Don't make us start prayers for Rizbot. We'll start prayers for Rizbot. We're going to do a hashtag prayers for Rizbot.
on the third video, you have Road to Recovery. So the team puts on a doctor's outfit and then talks about the damage while Rizbot is in the hospital bed. Then phase 4, or like the fourth videos and so on and so on, it's like the rehabilitation phase. So you have like the team like guiding the Rizbot who can't walk. Like you can just farm so much content out of that, and arguably that would be even more entertaining than just Rizbot, you know, walking around doing the things that it was doing. And then obviously throughout the entire journey, you just sit and make jabs at Speed for doing this to the bot to begin with. And then maybe even start a GoFundMe to get Rizbot back on its feet. I don't know. I just feel like there's so much content that could have been made out of this. But please don't get me wrong. What Speed did here is wrong. He should have damaged that robot without permission, and especially without paying for the damages. But this team absolutely should have made the best out of that moment to snowball more attention. Either way, though, according to the company behind Rizbot, the real expensive part was the opportunities they missed out on. So apparently they lost the Mr. Beast collaboration. They also apparently had a CBS appearance on the NFL Today show canceled as well. So Social Robotics are arguing that all of these losses, the physical damage, the loss of momentum, the canceled opportunities, and the decreased earning potential add up to over $1 million in damages. And that's what they're currently demanding from Speed. So the lawsuit was officially filed on December 8th of 2025 in Travis County, Texas. And it names 3 different defendants: Speed himself, his management company called Mixed Management, and someone named Ames Ward, who is apparently working with Speed's team that day. Now, the legal argument here is actually kind of fascinating because, like, we're not talking about an assault in, like, the traditional way. You can't really assault a robot in the same way you can a person, at least under current law. So instead, Social Robotics is framing this as destruction of property and wrongful exercise of control over their robot. Basically, they're arguing that Speed deliberately damaged something that didn't belong to him and that he knew his actions would cause harm. And something that makes this case even more complicated is the Austin Police Department actually got involved. So according to the police reports obtained by the media, officers were called to the scene after the incident, and the responding officer noted that the robot had been damaged without the owner's consent and that Social Robotics wanted to press charges. So there might actually be a criminal aspect to this as well. So an investigation was open, and according to the lawsuit, that investigation is still ongoing as of the filing. Social Robotics' lawyer also revealed that before filing the lawsuit, they attempted to resolve the matter privately with Speed's team. Negotiations over compensation did take place, but ultimately fell apart, which is what led to the official legal action. But as of right now, Speed and his team have not made a response to this, nor have they responded to the lawsuit formally. But despite everything though, Rizbot is now back up and running after Social Robotics say the robot had to be completely rebuilt. According to the company, the only components to survive the incident were its signature cowboy hat and the Nike sneakers. Every other part had to be replaced with brand new hardware. But even though the robot is back in action, the company maintains that the damage to its career trajectory was permanent. They claim that missing the Mr. Beast opportunity alone was worth a massive amount in terms of both exposure and revenue. And losing the mainstream media appearance meant missing a chance to reach audiences who don't spend time on TikTok. But whether a court will agree with that or not, that's just a whole different question. So I guess while they've been filing this lawsuit, they were also teaching their robot how to twerk. So yeah, again, 2025 is quite fascinating. But unfortunately for Speed,
what a fucking time to be alive, y'all.
he live streamed himself damaging the robot. So he should have known that he would have damaged that robot. A robot is kind of like a gaming computer in many ways. You don't roughhouse with a gaming computer, nor do you throw a gaming computer on the ground and expect it to work. Like, come on, this should be pretty obvious. Slamming a robot into the ground is clearly not going to be too good for the robot. But I guess the real facts aren't really about what happened. They're more about whether if this justifies $1 million payout or not. And I guess the only thing he can realistically try to do now is reduce how much he'll end up having to pay Social Robotics, because most likely he's going to have to pay them. And then you also have the potential criminal charges that are kind of waving over him as well. So this will kind of be interesting. But as of right now, the case is still in its very early stages. Speed's team hasn't even filed any sort of response yet, and both sides are presumably preparing their own arguments for what can turn into one of the weirdest court cases I've covered in a whole long time. Honestly, ever. This is probably the weirdest court case I've covered ever. But of course, Social Robotics will need to prove the damages were as severe as they claim, and that the financial losses they suffered can be directly traced back to Speed's actions. And the latter isn't too hard because Speed literally live streamed himself body slamming the robot. Honestly, with this one, I don't even know where I'm sitting here because Speed was in the wrong for destroying the robot, but $1 million is a whole lot of money. I don't know. What do you guys think? Well, this might be the first assault on a robot case, or at least the first famous one. But either way, feel free to subscribe if you're new here. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow.
My goodness. What a time to be alive in 2025. Anyways, you guys, it's been a long day. We've had a lot of streaming time, been on here for a while, and I'm going to catch y'all on the flip side. Thank you for hanging out. Thank y'all for being here, and I will catch y'all on the flip side. I'll see y'all tomorrow. QB out.